Disclaimer, we do not support any sexual activity through this video. And if you are an adult, then watch this video. Otherwise, the intensity of your hormones can also increase. To control this, you have to go to a nearby pond site and shake it. So let's do it. Explain. So today we are going to talk about the most controversial movie of 1975 years, which is banned in more than 10 countries, which is based on a tantric divine comedy poem. So this movie is basically divided into 4 parts. But even I don't know why it was done. So let's get into the story. So the story starts with its first part, Anti-Inferno, where we see 4 very lowly old men sitting. And why am I giving you this introduction? You will find out later. And these 4 old men are sitting on different posts where there is a president, a duke, a bishop, and a magistrate. So let me tell you that in 1944, after World War II, they got the power over Italy. After which we are shown how they marry each other's daughters to fulfill their spiritual needs. Then we see these 4 assholes signing in a book, according to which they will do such bad things that even their father must be cursing them from above. Because they believe that if they do this, they can go closer to the devil, and this was their motive. To fulfill this, they help their guards to find 4 young boys. After that, they recruit them in their security, and then they catch the 9 boys, and then they tell them to disarm, and when a man is running to escape from them, they shoot him and say, "Where are you going now?" And then they bring the 9 girls and kill them too. Then we see Eva's mother running away from her, after which the security guards of those 4 adults also start chasing them. And here Eva's mother understands that she will not be able to escape from them, and both start trying to die, where her mother dies, but they catch Eva and save her. And in this way, now there were 8 girls and 9 girls left in his mansion. So in this way, the first part of this Sensory movie ends, and now let's come to the second part. That is Circle of Maniacs. And this part is also based on Dante de Divine's poem. As soon as this part starts, we see those 4 elders bringing 4 prostitutes to that mansion where those 17 slaves were already present. And he orders those prostitutes to come one by one and tell those 4 elders bad stories with those 17 slaves. So that after hearing these stories, those slaves will start masturbating among themselves. And then we come to know that these 4 assholes themselves do not follow the law, and they have made a law for these 17 slaves, according to which no slave can flirt with a ling or vipperling like them. And during this time, all these slaves will have to stay naked, and neither can they take the name of God, nor can they do anything wrong. And then the prostitute starts telling them about all the customers of her life, which does not matter to the slaves. But they get filled with the enthusiasm of the 4 elders and take any male or female slave to the room to feed him from time to time. And then, motivated by the story of this prostitute, the magistrate tells a girl to masturbate. And because that girl is too small, she doesn't know what masturbation is, and she starts calling him a dog. And after getting tired of all this, she somehow starts running away from there. Then, along with the magistrate, some guards also start following her, and the guards also come and catch her. And now we will know what they will do to her. Then we all see her eating in a room. Then a guard tells a girl to pick up the ring lying down, and by taking advantage of this, he puts his stuff in his locker. And seeing this procedure, I don't know what is the trick of that old man that he takes both of his apples and gives it to that man and says, "Cut this too." That is, you understand, these are such animals that anyone can handle, whether they are male or female. After this, all 4 prostitutes tell those 4 old men that we will have to teach them the procedure of masturbation because we are born teachers. And then she brings a dummy and tells the female slaves to shake her. And then we see the girl who was told by the magistrate to masturbate. And after she ran away, the guards caught her. And then we see the girl's dead body, which they cut off and killed. And they also warn all the slaves that if anyone tries to run away from here, this will also happen to him. And then we see the magistrate who picks up his coolies from the chair and says that now we should choose a male and a female from this and get them married. Then they get them married, and then they leave them in a room to flirt with each other. And when they start to listen to this and start growling, then from behind, 2 of the 4 elders cannot be stopped, and they come there and stop them both. This is the same thing. The hand came, but did not put the stuff. Then after that, these 2 elders start completing this act with both of them. After that, these 4 elders start treating those female slaves like dogs. They feed them like a dog, And when a girl does not eat, they mix keel in her food and feed her, due to which blood starts coming out of her mouth. Now let's explain its third part, which was called circle of shit. So this part can be very disgusting, and if you have a weak heart, then you can skip this part, but I will recommend you to watch this video completely. So friends, now the third part starts where the second prostitute named Senora Maggie comes, and now she starts telling everyone about herself. She tells that once she had to believe her mother, on which the magistrate says, with his illiterate mind, that sacrifice is necessary. Even people are fools who believe their mother as their own. Then Eva, whose mother tried to save her by sacrificing her life at the beginning of the movie, starts crying remembering her mother, on which the magistrate gets very angry, and now Eva starts taking the name of God, which was a big sin in their eyes, and now the angry magistrate opens his pajama and shits in front of everyone. And now he tells Eva to eat him, and Eva has to do this disgusting thing. And seeing this scene, I also remember a line from Deepak Kalal. And then these four elders started giving slaves the same thing to eat every day and started eating themselves. Even in breakfast, they were given all this. And the one who did not eat it, his name was written in a register so that in the end he could be given the most painful death. Can't explain how disgusting it was, where these four elders were not sent in their minds, and in this way now they will serve them daily and eat them. And in this way now they are inspired by the words of the second prostitute. Sometimes they beat someone, or sometimes they ask someone to make peace with them. And one night these four dictators start looking at the back of all their slaves, where their plan was to kill the one whose back was the most attractive, where they like a girl's back, and when they shoot her, there are no bullets in it, on which the dictator tells that slave that we are going to give you an even more terrible death. After this, the four elders perform the ritual of Chudiapanti and get married to their guards or slaves. And then a slave tells a dictator that your rules are being broken in this mansion, on which the dictator goes and sees two girls sleeping together. And according to the rules of these elders, slaves could not sleep together, on which the dictator points a gun at them, on which the girls tell them that there is another slave who sleeps with a maid. And there the four dictators go and catch him. Then they shoot all four of them and kill that slave and that maid too. And now they put all the remaining slaves in a shit-filled tub, and this third part ends here. Now we will explain its fourth part, which is the circle of blood, where we see one of the four dictators sitting on a chair, and he sees the remaining three dictators outside his window torturing the slaves. And two of the four guards appointed by these dictators always sit on that chair to protect the dictator, and the other two guards will torture those slaves with the other three dictators. Then after the turn of the first dictator is over, the second dictator comes and sits on that chair and starts torturing the other three slaves, where those dictators cut off the penis of the male, cut off the breast of the female, remove someone's eyes, and cut off someone's tongue. By doing this, the last dictator comes and sits on the chair, and now those three dictators who were in the field, one by one, kill all the slaves and start their stupid dance. And then we see two guards who were inside the mansion dancing. And our story ends here. That's all I can show in this video. If you like my video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button.